Hello everyone. Welcome back to our series on Material Design 3 with Jetpack Compose. Today we are going to talk about progress indicators. Progress indicators in material design are visual indications of an app loading or progressing towards a task. They play an essential role in providing feedback to users and help prevent confusion during wait times. Now let's dive into code and see how to implement progress indicators. So here first let's create a new file. So here what we will do, first let's take a column layout. So here in this column layout I have taken this fill max size. So this column will take the maximum size of that phone's screen, and this horizontal alignment we will keep both the childs of this column layout to center horizontally, and the vertically there will be the space of 10 dp in between. So what we will do, first let's take a button. So the content of this button will be a text. So here what we will do, first let's create a state here. So this is giving error, so here let's import these two values, get value and this set value, and let's minimize these imports. So here what we will do, first here we will say if the value of this is loading is true, then we will show the circular progress indicator, this one. When we click on this button, so here we will inverse this is loading value. Let's use this composable function in our main activity, and let's run our app and see how this is looking. So this button has been placed on the top. So what we can do here, first let's minimize this and use vertical arrangement to center vertically. Let's run our app again. So now let's click on this button. So here we can see this is our circular progress indicator. So this will continue be loading until I click on this button. So when I click on this button, I will change this is loading value to false. So let's click on this. So it will start loading again. Next we will see how we can update the progress of this indicator. So for this let's minimize this, and here let's copy this code and paste it here. Let's change the name of this to 2, and first let's click on this. So what we will do, we will keep the state of that progress, and when we click on this button, what we will do, we will update this progress state. So here let's use if condition. If progress is less than 1f, and when we update this progress by 0.1, then we will use this animate float as state. So here I have used this animate float as a state, and the target value will be this progress, and this animation spec I am using the default values. So now we don't need to use here any if condition. Let's delete this one, and here let's provide our progress to that animated progress. Now let's use this composable function in our main activity and run our app again. So here we can see this is our progress indicator. First let's minimize this, and here we can see I have provided that initial value to 0.1 f. So this has been progressed to 0.1, means something like 10%. So let's click on this button. So it is now updating this progress by 10%. So let's click on this again and again. So here we can see this is how we can provide the progress state. And we have another kind of progress indicator also, linear progress indicator. So again, let's copy this code and paste it here. And let's rename this to linear progress indicator. And all the code will be same, only let's change this circular progress indicator to linear progress indicator. And let's copy this composable function and here. Now let's run our app again and see how this one is looking. So let's click on this. This is not working, so let's go back to and see what we are missing. So here I have called this function again, but I should call that composable function which comes with the material 3 library. So let's run our app again. Now let's click on this. So here we can see this is our linear progress indicator. And this one is also the indeterminate, so it will goes on until we click on this click here button. So now it has been stopped. Again, in the similar way as we did with the circular progress indicator, we can also update the progress by clicking on the button. So again, let's copy this code and paste it here. And let's rename this to linear progress indicator. And here we only need to call this linear progress indicator. Now let's call this function in our main activity and run our app. So here this is our linear progress indicator. Initially the value is 10%. So when I click on this, it will be updated by 10%. So this is how it will update the progress. So let's minimize this and let's go back to our file. So here we can press Ctrl B. So here this is our documentation. We can also change the color of this indicator using this color parameter, and also that track color we can change. But these default ones are the best. And you can read more about these progress indicator in this file. So that's wrap up our look at progress indicators in Material Design 3 using Jetpack Compose. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to drop them below. I'll see you in our next video.